today we are going to be talking about how to overcome life's greatest obstacles. Most of you right now are probably going through some of the biggest obstacles in your life, or maybe you're going through a great challenge that you don't know how to overcome it. So in the next while or so on this video, on this live stream, we're going to be answering some of your questions. But more importantly, I want to share with you a few things that have helped me and helped some of the people around me to overcome obstacles. Okay. If there's some obstacles that you're going through, whether it's your life, your business, your career, why don't you just post them in the comments here below, and I'll try to get to them. Ask your questions below, and I will try my best to get to them right away. I want to start off by saying that everything good that's happened to me in my life, my career, there was always something that was perceived as negative, okay, that happened right before that happened. So for example, when every step I took with getting into retail, when I first got in 2012, there was always like negative things that would happen. I would go through an obstacle. I would have to deal with this person, this bad contract that didn't go through, or theft in the store. And then right after that, something good would happen, and then it continue to evolve like that. So what I'm saying with that is everything that we experience as humans, there tends to be something negative right before that happens, right before something positive happens. The trick is conditioning your mind that when something comes in your life, a problem, an obstacle, to not let it make you feel like a victim, to not let it make you feel like, why me? But more importantly, you reframe it to think of, what is this trying to teach me right now? When an obstacle comes in your life, think of it this way: what am I meant to learn from this experience right now? Growing up in my community, one of the things that I was told in our First Nations culture is that things happen for a reason. That when obstacles are put in our place, they're put there to make us learn something, to grow through something, to put us in a different direction if it needs to happen. So that when you're going through your life, your career, and so on, understand that things happen so that they can push you in either a different direction or make you learn something that you're meant to learn, so that whatever is to come after that, you're ready for it. You're growing into something. Because we can't grow as humans without going through obstacles, without going through adversity. The world's greatest leaders that you follow online today have all had to overcome something to get there. Same thing like yourself, same thing like you and I. We have to go through things to become who we are born to be. And it's not going to be an easy thing. Some people will perceive it as a negative thing. So that's what I want to focus on today's live stream here today. I want to thank you, Linda. Good to see you. Awesome to see you. Let's see, who else? We got a question here. What sort of motivational videos do you watch, and how often? What kind of books do I read? I do a mixture of watching videos. I do a mixture of listening to audio programs. I do a mixture of reading. Most importantly, I think to me, the fastest way to shift up here and change your life is to listen to stuff, listen to audio programs. So for me, the most important things that I've been able to influence my life is, especially when you're driving or you're walking through an airport or you're walking on a walk in the morning or during the day, put some headphones on, listen to audio programs. It's the fastest way to shift your mindset. Everyone is going to be different based on who they like to listen to. I encourage you to listen to someone that you feel resonates with who you are as an individual. Okay? So I hope that helps. Robert says, yes, there is strength in adversity. Absolutely. Right on, Robert. It's good to see you. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. Hello, Warren. Good to see you, buddy. It's awesome to see you. We just did a podcast yesterday with Warren, so you got to check out his his amazing, he calls it the Podcast, and he has a really good, amazing show that he just launched here. So check that out. I'll share it on my page and whatnot. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is there any questions for anyone out there right now who is maybe going through an obstacle in your life, your career, your business that maybe we can help you with? And maybe we can share with you some resources, okay? If you do, ask the question in your comments. It'll show up on my live stream, and I will get to it. Does that sound good? All right. Let's see. What else do we got here today? All right. For those of you who are new to, maybe you're on LinkedIn, maybe you're on Instagram, maybe you're on Facebook, you can follow me on Instagram at Kendal Netmaker, also on Facebook with /Kendal.Netmaker. You can go to my website if you ever have any questions about booking a virtual training session for your team, your community. I do a lot of this stuff, and I just talked about the other day that I just finished a live stream session with RBC Group. Did it across the country. There was 1,000 registered, about 600 plus showed up to the live event, and it was amazing. I'm still getting messages from people right now, so it turned out really good. So if you have any questions about doing that for yourself, your team, I'm here to help. Reach out to me, go to my website, message me on any of these Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and so on. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got a question from Tamara. I have a lash business, but no, ask your question, please. Whatever business that you're in, ask, and I will do my best to help you with that. Okay, Tamara? So whatever question you have, ask it in the comments, and I will do my best to answer that. Let's see. Robert's question. I'm dealing with a lack of asset and tangible vehicles for my influx of customers, as you know. Okay, Extreme Point, I do Indigenous tours. So Robert, are you dealing with a capital issue to buy more vehicles, or is it a employee issue where you're having a hard time finding people to do this with you? Can you answer that question and get specific to what it is that you're having a tough time solving in your business right now? It sounds like you're really busy right now. Let's see. Stephanie, good to see you. Thanks for coming on live today. Again, taking questions right now. So any questions you might have about overcoming obstacles in your life, your career, your business, ask them away here on this live stream, and I will do my best to answer them for you. Okay. Again, you have any questions about any of this, or you have any questions about elevating your brand, telling your story, growing your company, growing your personal brand, and so on, reach out to me and I'll find a way to help you through our products and our services. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, Robert. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Awesome. So Robert, I think that trying to network with more First Nations people, we're very much into, like, how can I say it? We are very much into building relationships based on trust. Okay, so once you know, if you look at Canadian history, a lot of things, promises have been broken. That's why there's a lack of trust and there's a lack of partnerships happening right now. So in order to bridge the First Nations world with the mainstream, to work together on things, trust has to be first and foremost, and respect for First Nations traditions, culture, and values, and so on. That all has to be tied together. So if you can find a way to bridge that gap and build meaningful relationships with the clients that you have and the people you're trying to work with, you'll have a lot of success there. It's all based on trust and our values. And if you can bridge that together and honor what you say and not go back on your word, you'll do just fine. All right, Warren, there is your awesome. There is Warren's podcast. Awesome, awesome. Tamara, how did you build your confidence? That is a long story. So first and foremost, before I got into speaking, way back in high school, even into university. So I went to high school in North Battleford, John Paul II Collegiate, graduated high school. After that, I went to college. I played some volleyball at the college, went to University of Saskatchewan right after that. I got into the ITEP program, the Indian Teacher Education Program, and I graduated with a B.Ed. And during that time, I had to learn how to do presentations because I was becoming a teacher. And I had a hard time speaking in front of my classmates. I remember even in the class, I used to have I used to have to read my notes on a piece of paper, and you would hear my notes kind of just shuffle like this. You would kind of hear that shaking, like it was. I had like anxiety from speaking, and because of that, it stopped me from ever speaking for a long time. Until I was in my first business competition where I had to do a business pitch competition, a business pitch, kind of like Dragon's Den and Shark Tank. And because I didn't know what to do and I was terrified, I used to lock myself in the classrooms late at night on campus. And I would present my presentation in front of auditoriums filled with no one. And when I would do that, I was able to get enough confidence to just show up and do the best I could. And when I showed up, I did something that most people weren't doing. And what I would do is I would tell stories about what I was trying to do, and I would do it in a way that got them hooked into the message. So the key to building confidence and even becoming a speaker is you tell stories that are relatable to your audience. And the deeper the story, the deeper the connection that you can build with that audience. So I hope that helps. Okay. Awesome. Absolutely. We got, I like your clothing company. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Awesome. Robert's been doing a podcast. Yes, absolutely. Build the trust, build the relationship. You will do just fine there, Robert. That's the key. Build the trust. Everything else will come after, but you have to honor those traditions, values, and all the things that they respect. Okay. Raven, good to see you. I am starting in the public speaking field right now. It's hard with word of mouth, but is there a network of group where I could join to get more speaking gigs? I'm assuming you might be in our group right now. If not, get into the Shift Your Mindset group in my Facebook community. If you're there already, one of the things. So this is kind of a question that the best way to get gigs is you have to find stages where you can share your message in front of people that might book you. So when you first start, you might have to speak for free. You might have to go and speak for free in hopes that you do such a good job that someone in that audience will come up to you and give you their card that says, hey, I want to book you for this conference. Okay, so that's what the kind of stuff that you want to focus on right now. Okay. So I hope that helps. And also, Raven, if you don't have a website, you need a website. You want to get in the speaking field, there's two things you need right away. You need to build a website. It should be your first name, last name.com or something close to it. And you need to have your topic should be focused on who you're trying to serve, whatever you're speaking on. And the last part, which is probably the hardest, is getting a video of you speaking. Because if someone's going to come and book you to speak, they're going to want to go to everything that you have on your social media. It should all show about your speaking, but also go to your website, what you speak about, and they want to see that you know what you're doing. Especially the higher up in these conferences, they want to see that you know what you're doing, you can handle the stage, and they want to see you speaking on a stage, on a video. You can answer all those. You now have opened a doorway to get into higher paying gigs. So hope that helps. Okay. Good luck with that. And I hope it works for you. Let's see. Hello. Again, if any of you who are just tuning in, you want to book a virtual training session with me for yourself, your team, your community, your organization, your business, I am here to help. I'm here to help during this time, especially during this time where everything's online. So reach out to me, send me a message, and I would love to chat with you. Okay, sound good? Awesome. Right on, Raven. Sounds good. I will let you take it from there, and hopefully, very soon I'll see that you're crushing it in the speaking world. Um, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I started out this live stream about how important it is to when every time a problem or an obstacle comes, if you can shift your mind to think of it this way, of what is this trying to teach me right now, and focus on what it's trying to do to teach you, as opposed to thinking about why me, why me, why me, you are going to find more answers more quickly, and you're going to be ahead further in your life, your career, organization, and so on than most people. Most people have a hard time making that shift, okay? You have to condition your mind to think that way. The more that you think that way, the further along you will get in your mind, and you'll be able to focus on, you'll be able to be more solutions focused, which means that you'll be able to tackle things in your life, your day-to-day life, and so on, your career, and you'll be more productive. You'll be a bigger asset to your company, your organization, and so on. But it starts up here, okay? Focus up here, grow this. Everything else tends to take care of itself after that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in live today. It's been, again, an honor to have all of you on live right now with me. If there's any questions, reach out to me, kendalnetmaker.com. Until again, we will see you. This is Kendal Netmaker coming to you live. We'll talk to you again very soon. Have an amazing, amazing day. We'll see you.